where Borobudur is also celebrating their anniversary. This one is also celebrating as an exhibition taking the theme Capable and Excel features more than 20 works by individuals with disabilities, showcasing their talents and sharing inspiring stories. TVRI World reporter Adrian Aryo Kusumo has more.
We are here in Block M, South Jakarta, where we're going to show an exhibition with people with disabilities, where they're going to show various performances with the theme Capable and Excel. These people are trying to overcome their weaknesses, and we are here joining us with United Nations Director of Information Center, Miklos Gaspar. Miklos Gaspar, thank you so much for your time, and I would like to ask you a question. What's the main purpose of this event, and how many people who submitted various arts performed? I think there's probably more than 70 arts were being displayed, and this event probably from Wednesday until Sunday, right? And from your perspective, what do you think about it? What's the purpose?
Well, thank you for your interest. The reason we have organized this event is to demonstrate that people who we may think of as people with disabilities actually can excel in so many things, including art. The pieces you can see here, and hopefully some of your viewers who come to see this exhibition, are not by professional artists. They are by amateurs like you and me, but people with some kind of a disability. But that doesn't stop them from being able to produce great art, as you can see here. To answer your question, we received over 80 different objects. Well, almost all of them are objects. Some are performances, which are recorded and are going to be played on TV. And indeed, it's from Wednesday until Sunday, from 11 in the morning until 8 p.m., right here in Block M.
And from United Nations itself, is there any initiative for people with disabilities so they can be accepted in the society?
So the United Nations role in a country, in a middle-income country like Indonesia, is quite limited. But we do provide, based on human rights, we do provide policy advice to the government upon its request, including on how to better integrate people with disabilities. So one issue in Indonesia is the labor force. Less than 90% of people with disabilities are not active, meaning they are not working, not studying, and not looking for work. And, that's a loss. It's a loss for them, but it's also a loss for society. Because these people, many of these people have great skills and capacities, so we, as the majority population, need to make sure that opportunities are created for them so that their skills and abilities can really be enhanced.
From your own opinion, is collaboration a key for building a society with full of equality and inclusivity?
Right. I mean, collaboration, like between, for instance, the United Nations and the government, either at the provincial or national level. To give you an example, I was talking about, jobs for disabled people. One of the UN agencies, the International Labour Organization, supported the government of West Java to organize a job fair dedicated to people with disabilities. Many of the things that we need to do to integrate people with disabilities better are very simple. It's changing the mindset. So just because you see a blind person, don't think, oh, they are disabled, so therefore they are probably not good at things. Of course they are good at things. They are like everybody else. In fact, in many things they are better because they are compensating, for the disability with other skills.
Speaking of blind person, there's one person in America's Got Talent, Putri Aryani, you probably know. She got Golden Buzzer from Simon Cowell, and she managed to reach finals. And from your own opinion, how big the impact of Putri Aryani in the community, especially in the international community?
Well, thank you. So Putri Aryani is indeed an amazing, an amazing person. That she's managed to do this, for anybody would be a great thing. And in some ways, she put Indonesia on the map among young people in the U.S. So that's super impressive. I mean, I actually got questions about her from my friends back home. I'm from Europe. So this was great for Indonesia. It's great for inclusivity because yet again, it's an example that just because somebody has a disability, they may excel in various ways. Yeah.
Is there any future hopes and dreams for this event? Maybe any other agenda in the future?
So, well, we hope to reach lots of people through this event. Young people, people from the street who may walk in, or schools who may come here to tune into one of our talk shows, which are also broadcast online. And we continue to organize events like this, and through other ways also, promote this message of inclusivity, whether it's for people who are disabled, whether it's for the elderly, or young children, or people from islands that are far away from major cities. The motto of the United Nations, as you can see behind me in Indonesia, is leave no one behind. We need to make sure that people who are vulnerable or marginalized for whatever reason are well integrated into our society.
I think that's all for the interview for today. Thank you so much, Michael Gaspar, Director of United Nations Information Center. I'm Adrian Aryokusuma with camera person Roy, reporting for TVRI World.
And that was a very great interview. Thank you so much, Adrian, as well as Roy. And learning from the interview, we can know that people, especially he mentioned, that are marginalized or have disabilities, they have the capability in order to create and also to really inspire people through their art, through their work. They even mentioned Putri Aryani of how her achievements have really put Indonesia on the map, Aisha. And I think that that is really something to take note of like truly anybody has the ability to achieve their dreams and to excel as well as move forward. So
yes, that's a very good point. And especially here in Indonesia, now people are more like open, and then there are some places as well that opens, like the restaurant that hires people with disabilities, and now we can see that there's no difference between anyone. Yeah, and that's a good thing. We really have to be and set it as a normalize that.
yeah, and I think with it being the norm, it can also, I believe, change the perspective of what people might have of people with disabilities, which is really to also give everyone an equal opportunity to show the world, I mean, who they are and what they can bring to the table. And so truly enjoyed listening to that conversation and knowing that, especially that this exhibition also exists right now. It really does give me hope for a more inclusive world in the future.
Yeah, very well put, Audrey.